it's Anthony Iannarino, and I got an email yesterday from Alfred, and Alfred writes, I have a question for you. If I gave you a new B2B sales job, say to sell services, what would be your 30, 60, 90-day plan of attack to bring in new business? I love this question, and I've done this before. I've had to have a 30, 60, and 90-day plan, and I've sold services my whole life. So I knew a little something here about what Alfred's asking, and here's what I assume. I think he's thinking probably over the first 30 days he should think through what's he going to learn about the business, what's he going to learn about clients. He probably thinks he needs to spend a bunch of time putting together his target list, and he probably has a whole bunch of ideas about what he should be doing to make sure that he's successful over the 90-day period. But I'm going to flip that on its head a little bit, because here's the honest truth. You're going to be judged by how fast you produce good results. And there's nothing that's faster or that's going to more certainly produce results for you than picking up the phone and dialing customers, prospective customers. There's nothing faster than knowing who you want to call and making those calls. So how does he do that? Alfred, if you took a new job, or if you've got a new sales force starting for you, they should already know what a value prop is, or you should know what the value prop is, because you should have done that work when you were interviewing the company. Who are they? How do they compete? Those are the kind of questions that you want to be prepared for in an interview situation. Now you've been hired, or now you've hired someone, and your charge is to go out there and win those accounts. Nothing works faster than picking up the phone and calling prospective clients and getting in front of them so that you can understand their needs. Spending time on LinkedIn doesn't help you. Spending time building lists, spending time researching every customer before you call, spending time writing these plans is time away from picking up the phone. If it were me and I had to produce those results, and that's Alfred's question, is what would you do? What I would do is I would ask for a list of targets in my territory. And if I couldn't have a list of targets in my territory, I would get a list of our existing customers so I could find people who look just like them, people who we create the most value for, what I call dream clients. Those are customers that we can create massive, breathtaking, jaw-dropping, earth-shattering value for, who are going to understand and perceive that value and let me capture some of it. And then I would sit down with the phone and I would start dialing those numbers with the phone against my ear. And as soon as I'm done making one call, I would use my other hand to hang up the button on that phone, and I would dial the next number. And when I hung up on that call, I will dial the next number, and I would dial the next number for 8 hours a day or longer if necessary. That's the fastest way to produce results. If you're in sales, your job is to win new business, and that doesn't happen. You don't get paid for doing the research. You need to do the research on your own time, so you're sitting in front of a customer, you've got some chops and you've got something to say. But you create value when you're sitting face to face in front of your prospective customers. And if your 30, 60, or 90-day plan doesn't start and end with you finding a way to get in front of those customers, it's not a good enough plan. I'm Anthony Iannarino. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time.